Hi, I'm Sia, the skin philosopher. Thank you for joining me. Is your skin dry? And is it oil dry or is it water dry? And do you know the difference? And what could possibly be contributing to both of those issues? When our skin is water dry, it means that it is dehydrated, it is lacking water concentration. And generally what contributes or provides that water concentration in our skin is hyaluronic acid. Now hyaluronic acid generally binds to our molecules or to our skin cells and keeps the skin hydrated. So it's generally good to use some kind of a serum that generally has a high concentration of hyaluronic acid to keep that hydration in our skin. Generally, when we're younger, we generally have a good concentration of lipid or oil in the skin. But sometimes we tend to lack more of the hydration in the skin. So our younger skins, generally under the age of 30, tend to have a good concentration of lipid, but usually a good concentration of the water or the hyaluronic in the skin. But due to certain things that could be contributing, it could dehydrate the skin. So you could get moisture loss out of the surface of your skin. So it's sometimes good to use a product that helps to prevent moisture loss out of the skin, or use the serum that helps to provide excess moisture or hyaluronic or water into the skin. What could possibly be making your skin dehydrated is you could be stripping your skin from the water by, exfoliations, excessive scrubbing of the skin. When you remove that top layer, which tends to help prevent moisture loss out of the skin, the water out of your skin tends to evaporate quicker. Obviously, external factors would be things like excessive sun exposure. The sun dehydrates the skin so much, it sucks and evaporates all that moisture out of your skin. And that's what possibly could be contributing to you having skin that is dehydrated. How does it present in the skin? It's generally not seen in deep lines. It's seen in very thin lines that tend to come up in the skin. And then we generally can look at the skin, even though it's a youthful skin and it's plump, it can have these very fine lines, which then is generally an indicator that the skin is dehydrated and it's lacking water. It's lacking hyaluronic acid, not necessarily lipid. So your younger skins, generally 30 and under, have a good concentration of lipid or oil, but can be dehydrated. So when you are in those younger years of your life, it's good to use a serum that is feeding your skin with good hyaluronic acid so you keep that hydration in your skin. Being oil dry, it tends to be in the more mature years in our life. So generally over the age of 30. When you're young, you have a high concentration of lipid in the skin, and then as we become older, we become depleted in that lipid in the skin. So how can we replenish that lipid back into the skin? Because we're manufacturing or producing less of it. We can use purified lipids to put that hydration back into the inside of our skin, which coats our cells to have that lipid concentration back in, which then gives that skin that nice dewy plumpy sensation. What could be contributing to stripping that lipid off your skin are again things like your chemical peels, your microdermabrasions, excessive exfoliation. That tends to strip that natural oily layer of bacteria that also sits on our skin, which then removes that lipid content. So you want to make sure that then you're using serums that not only have a concentration of hyaluronic acid, you still need the hydration in your skin, but you also need to make sure that you're getting a good concentration of purified lipids that are going in and replenishing the lipid content that was now lacking in our skin due to that aging process and less production of that lipid. I hope this has been useful to you, and I hope you understand now that there is a difference between being water dry or being oil dry, what could possibly be contributing to it, and how to replenish it. Thank you for joining me.